TikTok has recently made me fall in love with my air fryer even more than I already was. Here she is. Her name is Erin. Real original, I know. Some of these air fryer recipes have gone super viral, and I just have to test them out so we know which ones are actually good. So this first one was actually sent to me by my sister, and it has over 8 million views.
Let's try this bad boy. Really hard to do one-handed. I'm gonna cut it into a circle with the top of the peanut butter thing. I smooshed down the sides too, like an Uncrustable. Spray with baking spray so it gets a nice crispiness. Okay, it said 400 for 4 minutes and then flip. Shut up.
Okay, so this girl was actually hilarious and I kind of want to be friends with her. Also, I loved PB&J's Uncrustables as a kid, and adding that crispiness factor just sounds amazing. All right, so I have 4 pieces of bread here because I'm a nice wife and I'm making a PB&J for my husband too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. First step, some nut butter. Slather it up. I just want to keep it in the middle, you know? Beautiful, perfect circles. Well, not quite perfect, but nobody's perfect, so it's okay. On to the other piece of toast. I think that looks good to me. Oh my gosh. Bloop, bloop. Now I've got my lid. That was genius of her to like use a lid.
Not squirting out the sides.
I did a little bit. Oh man, this one messed up. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. So I think I might have put a little bit too much peanut butter and jelly like in the center, but I think I'll still be able to like smoosh it down around the edges like she did. All right, so clearly they're not the prettiest, but I think they'll still work and they'll still be good. So now she just sprays the tops and the bottoms, but I have seen other TikTokers do this and they used butter instead. Do you remember? She said 400 for 4 minutes. That was it.
400 for 4 minutes.
Then we flip it after. All right, it's been 4 minutes. They're looking nice and crisp, except for I honestly don't think they should go another 4 minutes with my air fryer. I think they should only go like 2 minutes. Here we go. Okay, so I actually only did it like 1 more minute because they started to smell like they were done. This is what they look like. They're definitely not as pretty as hers, but that's okay. You wanna come try it? Okay, do you want the prettier one or the uglier one?
I'll
This
eat the
one's
ugly one.
smushing out the peanut butter.
They look like biscuits.
They kind of do. Ready?
Yep. It kind of tastes like a biscuit.
It tastes really good.
I could have done with less jelly. Oh, it's squirting out.
Oh.
But that's good.
Oh yeah. I thought
Would
it was
I
good.
take the effort to make it over just a regular PB&J? I'd probably leave the crust on and then definitely do that. So.
He is the most lazy chef, if you want to call it that, I've ever met in my life.
That's why I have you.
That's true. That's true. I need to call my sister and tell her I made this. Okay, so I tried my PB&J. It is literally so good. Have you tried it yet?
No, I want to, and I've also seen where people put Nutella in peanut butter. So if you find Nutella, then you need to try that next. But that PB&J literally looks so good. So if it's air fried, it means it's a healthy snack, right?
Exactly. Exactly. This next one I'm super excited about. So I had to remove the sound from this TikTok, but basically they're just making stuffed mushrooms and they start with the filling and then add in some spices, stuff the mushrooms with the filling, dip it in some cheese, and then put it in the air fryer, and it looks so good. I'm pretty sure you could stuff a mushroom with just about anything and I would eat it because I love mushrooms. Okay, so I think the first thing we need to do is just prep our ingredients. So like wipe down the mushrooms and then just chop the spinach. All right, so I have everything prepped and I think all we have to do is just make the stuffing. So we'll just put the spinach in here. So next she just adds in the cream cheese, and I'm using this plant-based cream cheese because, well, I have allergies and I'm also plant-based, but you can still make delicious food even with allergies. I do it all the time. And she added an entire block of cream cheese, which I'm pretty sure is the same amount as this container. I'm team garlic, you can never have too much. All right, next is salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and she did not give any measurements, so we're just gonna eyeball it. Ooh, you know what would else be really good in here? Nutritional yeast. So nutritional yeast basically gives things a cheesy umami flavor, and I like adding it to like all of my dishes. Little sprinkle.
Smells so good.
Oh my gosh, wait. Does smell really good. All we have to do is stuff the mushrooms with our lovely stuffing and then dip it into the cheese, and then I think we air fry it. This was a smart way to do that because I feel like if I sprinkled the cheese all over it, it would just go everywhere. Okay, so it says cook them in the air fryer at 270 degrees for 20 minutes, but every air fryer is different, so I'm just gonna kind of check it as we go. All right, it's been 10 minutes, let's check it. They're looking pretty good, but they could probably go another like 3 minutes, honestly. Ooh, I think these are done. I'm like so excited to eat these.
Is it gonna be too hot?
I'll try it first because I know you have baby mouth and like can't stand hot things.
Good?
That is, it might burn your mouth.
Oh.
So take a little bite. It's incredible. I'm gonna use this at like all the parties that we have. We don't have any parties. I wish we had more friends, but it's okay.
It's like spinach artichoke dip stuffed in
A mushroom.
Except without the
But there's no
artichokes.
artichoke.
You could also probably buy spinach artichoke dip. You don't have to make it from scratch.
See, tips from a lazy cook. Y'all ready for potatoes on a stick? Because I know I am.
De 3 centímetros de grosor y sumergimos en agua helada por 10 minutos. Con la ayuda de unos palillos para brocheta, cortamos líneas para después girar la papa y cortar líneas. Metan el palillo con mucho cuidado justo en el medio y sazonamos con sal, polvitos mágicos, pimienta y pimienta cayenne. 15 minutos a 185 grados Celsius, sacamos y terminamos con cilantro, limoncito y tu aderezo favorito.
That looks incredible. It's also in a different language than I speak, so I'm just having to watch the video to try and understand what's going on. But this one has like over 27 million views, and I really want to try it. Okay, so I've already washed my potato, and the next thing we do is just slice it into chunks and then put it in an ice bath for a few minutes. And I don't understand why, but we're going with it.
Okay, so I just Googled it. It said on Google that the secret to drawing the crisp texture out of fries is soaking them. It draws out the starch, making them more rigid and less likely to stick together. Soaking them makes a better crisp.
I knew you were gonna throw that in my face!
Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes. So now for the hard part is slicing it. We'll see how this goes. So first she got these sticks to put the potatoes on so that you don't slice all the way through it. Then she did it straight on the potato, then flipped it over and did it diagonally more at like a 45-degree angle. I'm gonna try my best. That's all I can do. I did not completely fail. All right, now we just gotta stick the potatoes with the stick. We got it! It's peeping out! Got them on our skewers, except for we did have one break a little bit, but it's fine. It's the one Tanner did.
Way to call me out.
So then she just puts oil on them and seasons them. I think she used salt, pepper, it looked like garlic powder, and then cayenne pepper. Now we just put it in the air fryer at 185 degrees Celsius or 365 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. I couldn't tell if she flipped it halfway through, but I'm gonna do that. All right, these are done. They look super nice and crispy, and I let them go at 370 for 18 minutes. She sprinkles cilantro on the top and lime juice. And I'm very sad because I don't have any lime. I only have lemon. So we're gonna use some lemon. Don't these look so pretty?
Those look good.
I'm excited to eat it. It really does just kind of remind me of like a waffle fry on a stick. I like it.
Cayenne, spice.
Yeah, but there's not too much seasoning and there's not like too little. These are really good.
It's one of my favorite ones. I mean, I know it took a while, but
They're worth it. And again, these are fun at a party too. Next up, that was real quick, but it looks so good. It's a breakfast cookie, and she puts the ingredients in the comments. All right, we got half a cup of oats. We got half of a mashed banana, teaspoon of baking powder, half a scoop of protein powder, tablespoon of peanut butter. I love peanut butter. A dash of cinnamon, a tablespoon of almond milk. Now we'll mix it all together. Okay, so this looks nice and thick, and it looks like the same consistency that the video had. Plop. Smushed it down into like a big cookie. Chocolate chips. Do not forget those. That's the best part. Now we just put it in the air fryer at 360 degrees for 10 minutes. It smells heavenly. It kind of smells like the Auntie Anne's cinnamon pretzels when you like walk through the store. No, it smells like the Cinnabon. That's what it smells like. I think 10 minutes might have been a little too long in my air fryer. Pretty crispy on the top and around the edges, but the bottom feels nice and soft. Let's break into it. It looks like baked oats kind of. It's not that bad, but it's like I also probably wouldn't choose to eat this for breakfast. Maybe if you added the chocolate chips, like mixed them in rather than letting them be on the top, then it'd be like gooier in the middle. Try it.
it's just kind of bland. I think if you mix the chocolate chips in like you were saying,
I think it would be better that way.
it would be gooier, but then it's not as healthy.
I keep eating it, thinking it's gonna get better though, but it doesn't. Let's see what we got next up. That looks absolutely delicious and super easy and quick. So all we need are bagels, cream cheese, cinnamon sugar, and honey or agave. And don't make fun of my thin little bagels. They're gluten-free and there's no good gluten-free vegan bagels on the market. So we just get our nice cream cheese, spread it all over the bagel. This person like lathered theirs up with cream cheese. Let's sprinkle the cinnamon sugar. And there were no instructions on the temperature or how long to put it in. So we're gonna try 350 for like 2 minutes. Cinnamon sugar, tastes so good. All right, I think they're done. They went at 350 for like 5 minutes. In the video, they just drizzled on some agave or honey or whatever you want really, I guess. Is it worth the hype? Definitely worth the hype. That is so good. Bread, cream cheese, cinnamon sugar, like you can't go wrong with that, really.
Ooh, it's warm.
Mm-hmm.
The agave
It makes it.
or honey or whatever you use.
I would consider this dessert, I think. But if you wanted it to be like more breakfast-like or whatever, you could do like cream cheese and everything bagel. The aftermath of these videos always means a lot of leftovers and also a messy kitchen. So we always eat all of the leftovers no matter how many days it takes. But tonight I made these quesadillas out of the leftover mushroom stuffing and it was literally so good. I'm always interested to see how other people use their leftovers. So let me know what you would do. I picked out 2 videos right here down below for you that I think you'd be interested in. Definitely give one of those a click and I'll see you in the next video.